Some might think traveling on the road can get lonely. That's actually the opposite of the truth. We get to meet so many more people than we would ever imagine. Our daughter, Shanti, gets to play with more friends than she did when we were just living in a normal house. All of the people that we get to meet bring us closer and closer to who we are as individuals. But ultimately, that happiness and the experiences that we gain are multiplied when we share it with other people. Sit back and relax and enjoy our short documentary of making new friends on the road. Well, it might not be good morning for you guys when I finally upload this video, but it's 6 here, and we try to wake up early so we can film before Shanti wakes up. Didn't quite work, so we have a special guest this morning. You falling down?
Oh my goodness, kid,
Come sit with me.
The poster child for toddler. What, honey? So last time we talked to you, we dropped off Matt's mom at the airport, and we were heading towards Loveland, which is the location of the next Tiny Home Festival.
So on our way up to Loveland, the bus was seeming to be going really slow. Something was up with it. Not sure exactly what it was. And our friends Logan and Morgan were traveling right behind us. We were going to the spot that we found we might be able to camp out overnight. It ended up being this beautiful hiking area with mountains in the background in Boulder, Colorado. We pulled the bus up and hung out with them. We went on a nice hike and let Shanti play with rocks and streams and just have a really good time being a kid. And we all cooked out together and found a place to stay for the night. We had run out of stickers completely at the last show, because we were handing them out like candy. It's really easy to do. You're stuck? So way back when I was doing photography a lot, I did wood prints. And so I was like, I had this idea to just make wood print coasters with our logo of it. And they came out really good. Really simple, really inexpensive to make, and people love them. They're a really cool gift.
Once we got to Loveland, where we were early, half the people there we had known or seen at the last show. So it was almost like a mini reunion to reconnect with everybody and get ready for the next show, which went really well.
Except the night before the show, I was really sick, and then Erica got it.
So although we were sick for part of the time, we still had a really, decent experience there. Still got to meet new people and, reunite with old friends. But the only bummer is as soon as the show was over, we had to leave the property within an hour of closing doors. So anybody out there in a tiny home knows you can't just shut your door and start the engine, especially after a show, because you're kind of in show form. So, we were kind of recovering. Shanti's running around. We're fixing up the bus, and we jet out of there.
And our friends, Willie Nielsen, Shauna, and Akram, they came across a location on iOverlander.
Where are we, babe?
On the backside of some neighborhood or something. Honestly, no idea, but this guy, just random guy listed online, iOverlander, has 30 acres that he lets just people come on and stay at, so shit, we're here. And we're driving through this neighborhood. I'm like, this does not seem right. like literally this suburb neighborhood. And we're rolling like 5 buses deep.
It was so awesome though.
Yeah, through this neighborhood. Yeah. And there's this guy weed eating his lawn. And our bus was in the very front. He looks at us and goes back, and I'm looking at him in the mirror, and then he sees all the other buses coming behind us. He's like, what the hell is that? Like,
take.
Yeah, like some hippie commune is moving into his neighborhood.
This neighborhood was nice too. It wasn't like, you could tell it was new. Fresh grass, perfectly developed.
And so we get there, and Bill is the owner of this property, and he has this big Overlander truck. So he was so stoked to have all of us, and we were really grateful to be had. So 15 of us rolled in deep, and tons of kids, tons of friends, tons of food. We just had a really great time.
lot of parents, even more children. We almost like took turns creating games and art, and we did gymnastics and yoga and freeze tag, which I loved because, especially her being an only child and we're so mobile, to have a little community and some friends and what felt like family around a campfire every night. So it was a really nice break.
Every morning, somebody within our community provided breakfast.
As well as breakfast, it was really common for the evenings. People would do their own thing, but we had the grill on every night. So if you had something you wanted to grill, come on over, throw it on. We had leftover corn. Here's your, it was just a constant give, with no expectations. And then,
like a real community kind of vibe happening. It was a really beautiful experience, and just to be able to really connect with a lot of people. We've been wanting to redo our back bedroom for a couple months now. We had a Murphy bed and desk and stuff like that, and it was good, but it wasn't very functional for our family. So we woke up on one of the mornings that we were there, so we made the split decision, like, okay, let's do this. Super functional. Erica has her own desk. I have my own desk. Shanti has a whole entire bedroom underneath the bed, and we have our bed sitting up on top. It's just super functional, much better use of the space. And there's three main people I really want to thank for helping me with this project. One of them is Happy. He's in an ambulance and built his space, and he's the one who really gave me the idea on how to build the bed. And then Tim and Mark for helping me secure the unistrut to the frame and create the floating bed platform. It was time for us to move on to the next spot. It was kind of warm down there anyhow, and a couple other people at that location were heading north into Wyoming, and we were heading the same direction, so we took off, headed north.
Yeah, buddy!
Well, alright guys, we'll see you next week. If you feel so inclined, please like and subscribe to this channel, this video, whatever people are supposed to say. I'm saying it right now. And we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Say bye.